Keto pizza. Let me show you how I made it. Preheat your baby dash and spray with just a little bit of cooking spray. Add 1/4 of a cup of cheese. I'm using mozzarella today. Add some Italian seasoning. Add some pepperoni. Top it with another tablespoon of cheese. And shut your baby dash. When that light goes off, it's ready. When it's done, take it out and let it cool on a paper towel. It'll soak up that extra oil.
Let's make low-carb sushi. So start by laying down 4 pieces of smoked salmon, the bigger the better, and coat it in some nori seasoning and everything but the bagel. Pat it down with a piece of plastic wrap, flip it over, and start filling it with some cream cheese, cucumber slices, and avocado slices. Then very carefully tuck and roll it and cut it with a super sharp knife, dip it in some soy sauce. It is so good. If you guys try it, be sure to tag me and hit that follow button for more easy recipes. This is my quick and easy lunch for when I barely have time to make anything. I take a couple pieces of lettuce, throw on some mayo, salt, pepper, and oregano, and then I top that with slices of provolone, pepperoni, and salami. Then I literally just roll them up. They are so good and filling. They taste like a unwich from Jimmy John's. I always like eating mine with some crunchy pickles. Let me know what you think if you try them. I'm packing my boyfriend's lunch again. Today I made him a bell pepper sandwich. We both love these. I think they're just really crunchy and the red ones are a little bit sweet. So I always fill the bottoms with cream cheese and everything bagel seasoning. I add a bunch of lunch meat and bacon. It just makes these so much better. A slice of cheese. I normally add pickles on mine. I think they're awesome. If you guys try them, let me know what you think. I was honestly so shocked to find out that so many of you really hate tomatoes. So here's another way I like to eat a cheeseburger. I pulled out my mini waffle maker. It's been quite some time. I had to clean it off. I have a little bit of mozzarella cheese at the bottom and half of an egg whisked. So I'm going to do that twice. Those are going to be my buns, and then I just assemble it like a regular burger. That's some bacon jam. Let me know if you guys want that recipe. It was so good. Tag me and let me know what you think if you try it. I know most of you have probably never had or even heard of fathead dough. It's essentially a dough made out of cheese. I melted together 3/4 a cup of mozzarella with an ounce of cream cheese, and now I'm adding 1/4 a cup of almond flour and an egg. You've got to trust the process here. I sprayed my parchment paper, spread it out as best you can. It goes in the oven for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. You could totally turn this into a pizza. I just made a quick garlic butter and threw on some more cheese. It is so good. If you guys try it, tag me and let me know what you think. I'm one of those people that could eat a tomato like an apple, especially in the summertime. I love a good tomato. I saw a few videos for tomato wrapped burgers from In-N-Out. I had to try it at home. I have a giant beefsteak tomato here. Next time I would slice it just a little bit thinner, and then I built it just like a regular cheeseburger, and then wrapped it up in some parchment paper to make it easy to eat. It was still a little bit messy, but so good. If you try it, let me know what you think.
Have you ever tried making a chicken fajita one-pan meal? It's actually super easy. I just chopped up all my veggies. I did bell peppers, onions, jalapenos, seasoned with garlic, salt, onion, and chili flakes. Then moved on to seasoning my chicken. I used chicken breast, and then I just seasoned it with the taco seasoning from Trader's. Next, I lined my baking sheet with parchment paper, threw my chicken breast, all my veggies, and now we bake at 375. Look at this deliciousness. I ended up making tacos, and they turned out perfect.
Here's another way to make a low-carb cucumber boat. Take a cucumber, cut it in half lengthwise, use a spoon to remove the seeds, and then use a paper towel to remove any excess moisture. Spread on some softened cream cheese, mashed avocado, and then sprinkle on everything bagel seasoning, some crumbled bacon, and some quartered grape tomatoes.
Did you know you can make a pizza crust using a can of chicken, and it's actually so good? I mixed together 2 cans of chicken, an egg, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, basil, garlic powder, salt, and pepper, and then I threw it on a lined baking sheet with parchment paper that I sprayed with some oil, flattened it out. It went in the oven for 30 minutes on 375, and then I topped it with Alfredo sauce, mozzarella cheese, bacon bits, and parsley. It went in the oven for about 15 more minutes. It was perfect. If you guys try it, tag me and let me know what you think. Today for lunch, I packed my boyfriend turkey club wraps. These are so good. I used to make them for myself all the time. All you do is layer some turkey with a little bit of mayo or ranch, half a slice of Swiss cheese, some guacamole or avocado slices, bacon, and some shredded lettuce. Wrap them up. They're actually so much bigger than they look and really filling. If you guys make them, tag me and let me know what you think. Okay, so you hate bell peppers, but you still want a crunchy substitute for a sandwich. How about a pickle sandwich? I saw Cook It Erica do this a long time ago, and it looked so good. I took a giant pickle and cut it in half. If you really like pickles, it will be perfect just like that. But if you're not a huge pickle fan, you could make them even thinner on the bottom so that it's not so much pickle on top and bottom. I assembled it like a regular sandwich, put 2 more halved pickles on top. This was perfect for me. I thought it was so good. If you try it, let me know what you think. You know those big bags of green beans they sell at the grocery store that honestly do not look the best? I'm going to show you how I turn them into the most addicting, crunchy little snack. All I do is chop the ends off and then I boil them in beef broth. You could also do chicken stock or water. I just like to boil them a little bit before I throw them in the air fryer, otherwise they get kind of chewy. And then I mix them in just some butter, Cajun seasoning, and throw them in my air fryer until they're super crispy. I toss them every 5 minutes or so. They were amazing. If you guys try them, be sure to tag me and let me know what you think. This is my new favorite way to make a Caesar salad. Just cut a head of romaine down the middle and throw it in an ice bath for a couple minutes with some apple cider vinegar to clean it off. Then I take it out, dry it off, and smash it down so I can stuff the inside with a really good quality Parmesan cheese, some Caesar dressing, a pinch of salt, and a big pinch of pepper. I also like topping it with these crunchy Parmesan crisps. It's so good. Tag me if you try it.
Using the jerky gun to make some smoked meat sticks. Starting with the Traeger at 175, we're going with a pound of ground venison, ground beef, and a pound of ground pork. Getting our seasonings in. Some salt, fresh cracked black pepper, ginger, garlic powder, and then some heat with some red cayenne. Then we're going to use some maple flavoring, Worcestershire, this is soy sauce, and then some teriyaki. We're going to give this all a good mix, and then it's time to load up the jerky gun. Pick this up at Fleet Farm. The tube holds about 1 pound of ground beef, and we're going to dispense it out onto our cooling racks, slow and steady. And today, we've got 5 trays going on the Traeger. Here we go. This at 175 takes about 4 hours to get them perfectly cooked, dehydrated, and look at those delicious little beef sticks.
I made a chicken salad tomato burger. Let me show you how I made this. I started with 2 thick slices of tomato. I added a little spicy hummus as my base and then seasoned with a little salt and pepper. I've seen everyone make a burger, but I decided to go with chicken salad. And you can't forget the pickles for that crunch. I topped it with the other half and wrapped it in parchment paper. This was totally worth the hype.
Okay, but have you tried egg salad boats? Boil eggs 7 to 9 minutes. Now, let me know if you have a trick for peeling eggs because I was really struggling here. Once peeled, just start to chop them up. It'll look something like this. Then you add your mayo. I added about a heaping tablespoon. Then I added garlic powder, chili flakes, mixed that all together. Then I added a little salt. Now, I love the green peppers, but you can use yellow or red. Add your lettuce. Now, top your boat with your egg salad. I added a good amount, then added tomato and, of course, sriracha because it's life. Now for the bite.
This is how you make one of my favorite recipes from my brand new ebook, Garlic Parmesan Smashed Brussels Sprouts. I've got about a pound of fresh Brussels sprouts here that I'm going to trim the stem off and throw into a large microwave-safe bowl with a little bit of water. You could boil these. I just find the microwave so easy. I'm microwaving them for about 7 minutes. Then I'm going to throw them on a lined baking sheet and smash them down with a cup. If they don't smash down really easily, keep microwaving them. And then I'm going to mix together some oil, garlic, and seasonings. You could use whatever you like for seasonings, but they do need a lot of salt. And then I lather that all over the Brussels sprouts, top it with a little mozzarella cheese and freshly grated Parmesan. Throw them in the oven. They are so good. Let me know what you think if you guys try them. This has got to be the easiest recipe I've ever posted on here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken nuggets using a can of chicken. Yes, I said it, a can of chicken. I don't mind canned chicken. And even if you're not keto or low carb, I think this would be a really great recipe to whip out for little kids. I know how much they like chicken nuggets. All I'm doing is mixing together my can of chicken with a little bit of cheese and an egg. And then in another bowl, I'm combining some pork rind crumbs, garlic powder, paprika, salt and pepper, but you could use whatever seasonings you like. And then I'm just going to form some little patties or little nuggets and dip it into the pork rind crumbs. I made 5 pretty big ones, but next time I do this, I'm definitely going to be making them a lot smaller. I sprayed them with some oil, threw them in my air fryer at the highest setting for about 20 minutes and flipped them over halfway. Dip them in ranch. Let me know what you think if you guys try them.
Do I need it? No. Am I under control? Can I beat it? Wake up. If it's swallowing me whole, would I see it? I know, but do I need you to survive? Just a sip. Does it still matter which one? Just a drip.